Hey, how you doing? This is Travis once again with another Forex Traders Tip. Now, this is something that I really like to talk about because it's very near and dear to me because it happens to me all the time. And until about, I want to say probably about a year or a year and a half ago, I was going through this a lot, and that's struggling, right? Dealing with struggle. Right. The first thing that you have to understand is that in order to be able to have success, you have to be able to have struggle, right? You have to be able to have struggle to be able to reach for something better, right? Essentially, that's what happens each and every time that people end up making a decision that they want to be able to trade Forex in the first place. The reason why you're trading Forex, the reason why you're doing stocks, bonds, or anything else like that is either one, you end up learning it from someone else and you've seen someone else have success, or you end up going through a situation to where now you have to be able to find another way to be able to create income, but you don't want to create income by being able to work for someone else, right? In order to be able to learn something new, you have to be able to struggle first on being able to understand all of the material. Then after that, that's when you end up seeing success. Now let's talk about this from an overall trading perspective. One, you have to be able to gain education, and that education comes from being able to learn from a vast amount of people, whether if it's going on YouTube and looking at videos, whether that's finding someone that's being very profitable and being able to study under their overall system. And then after that, being able to understand and learn who you are as a trader yourself. Because if you don't understand who you are as a trader yourself, then after that, you're going to keep on struggling because you just don't know how to be able to control your overall self when it comes down to trading. Keep that in mind. All right. Now, let's talk about this. Once you end up going through that overall phase and you start to have some drawdown, you start to have some consecutive losing trades, this is where the most important part comes in at. You have to be able to evaluate yourself and understand why you're actually struggling. Once you end up figuring out why you're actually struggling, then after that, you can be able to not make that mistake again after being able to evaluate it. But first, you have to be able to evaluate and see why you was actually making that mistake. Once you figure that out, then after that, you can be able to change your overall strategy, change your overall ways to ensure that you're going to end up going through and being profitable after that. Once you end up figuring out what that struggle is and being able to alleviate that and change your overall mindset that said, okay, well, this didn't work this time, so now I'm going to end up doing something different, then it makes it a little bit easier for you to be able to have that learning curve, be able to shoot up a little bit quicker and have that aha moment a little bit faster. Okay. Now, with that being said, once you end up not struggling from there, make sure that you end up evaluating yourself after that to be able to turn a 40% trader into a 50% trader, into a 60% trader or more, right? If you can be able to do that over and over and over again and keep on having the same winning habits that you did to allow you to be profitable, then after that, you will sustain your overall success. Now, if I provided value for you in this video, please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. If you want mentorship or anything else like that from what we end up doing from our overall company, please make sure that you end up clicking in the links in the description below. Make sure that you end up hopping into one of our free webinars, and also know that we end up having a live stream each and every morning from 8:30 to 9 a.m. Monday through Friday, where we end up going through trades to help you earn while you learn. Until then, I see each and everybody tomorrow for our next Forex Traders Tip. Take it easy.